Hello and welcome to Black Dragon Gaming. My name is Kategazira and I shall be your host this evening once more. This is episode 12 of Tyranny. At the end of the last episode, we had just killed a bunch of Bronze Brotherhood mercenaries because they're dicks. And they're dumb. So, something I noticed, or rather I realized when I was making my tea for this episode, is that Will over here, or Willie, or whatever the fuck his name was, I think it's just Will, didn't drop my 50 copper rings I paid him, and that irritates me. A lot.
Moving cautiously.
Like, I am really irritated about this. I also looked through the, what's it called? Combat log, and I couldn't see mention of Wilby's name over here, so I'm pretty sure I didn't kill her. Which is fortunate, but at the same time, Raidamon ran the fuck off, and now I've got to track him down and kill him. I've decided that we're going to keep this particular turnout of the save, so, yeah. We murdered a bunch of people. What is that pointing to? Ah, okay.
Interesting.
Come here, you. What's this? Bronze ingot? Well, I can work with that. You know, I might as well, camp. I don't... Okay, there we go. Yeah, sure. Let's camp. I was tempted not to because I might be able to just, you know, pay or get free camping in the city. But, I mean, if I've got free supplies here, might as well, right? Wait. There we go. Alright, into Lethian's Crossing we go. Oh, before we actually do go, we leveled up Verse. I leveled up Verse in between the episodes because I just wasn't paying attention. I gave her Might, I believe, and I gave her Killing Spree. I know that one's for certain. I know I gave her Killing Spree for certain, but Might, I think, is what I gave her, but I'm not sure. So yeah, let's get moving. Sunset Spire, Lethian's Crossing. Alright. What do we do? How do we do? Do I have enough lore yet for Frostfire? I want Frostfire really bad. I know you guys haven't gotten to see it, and I really don't know how I managed to do it during my trial run, but I got my lore high enough to use the strengthening thing, the strengthening accent, and Frostfire at the same time. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. And I want to use it again, because it was fantastic. Frostfire is awesome. You freeze the enemy's innards and then set their flesh aflame. So great. Ah, come on. Come on. You can load. I promise you can load. I wonder if you're supposed to go to Ironhearth first, and then, like, drag a group of disfavored here to hit them from... Man, should have thought of that. Shit. Oh well. Too late now, I suppose. If you lot don't mind, I'm going to roll a cigarette while we're waiting on this loading screen. I apologize for the noise in advance. I mean, this loading screen is taking a while. Oh. As soon as I start. Thank you, game. That's rude. Guess I'll just save it for later, then. Oh, dude, there's so much to loot here. Holy shit. Yes. Loot. 46 Subterfuge. Sigil of Rooting. Oh, interesting. Anyone here I want to talk to? No? Okay. Be that way. Hello, lads. How you doing? But why? Welcome to Lethian's Crossing, Fatebinder. While the disfavored respect your authority as a representative of Tunon, Lethian's Crossing is under our protection, so watch your actions while in town. We will maintain order, no matter who starts the trouble. Is there anything I can help you with? Who's in charge here? The garrison commander in the crossing is Iron Guard Ventara. She is in charge of keeping the settlement safe and monitoring the forge bound. Otherwise, speak to Eldian. He is the town elder, and who you'll want to speak to about local problems. Both of them can be found on the ground tier of the Moonrise District. It's the Moonrise District. The Moonrise District is made up of all the buildings on the other side of the river. If you need anything on this side, you'll be looking in the Sunrise District. This Portusker River divides the two districts. What kind of merchants do you have here? You'll find pretty much anything you want, for the most part. Lethian's Crossing is a large trading hub, and a lot of goods come through here. Fair enough. I'll speak to you later. If you haven't already... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna loot first, dude. I don't care. I'm gonna loot. I'm gonna loot and buy. That's what I'm here for. Gotta get that loot. What the fuck are these? Heavy cloth sandals. No. Sure. Eb. Do you want these? No. What about these? Yes, you do. Alright. Let's get a move on. More fish. I don't really care about that. What the hell is this? Sunrise District. Okay. What's this?
Can't do that.
What's going on up here? Is this like a crossing over? Yes, it is. Interesting. First off, go down here. Unless you can't get up here through this method? Yes, you can. Okay, that's fine. So I've got other stuff to loot down here. What the hell is this? Lethian's Mistress. Is this a brothel? Seriously? Wow. Okay, then. Let's go loot other stuff then first, I guess. Who's this? Sunrise Market. Alice. Alright, what's going on here? And you know the law. These products are contraband. You are not allowed to bring them into or sell them in Lethian's Crossing. Fatebinder, your assistance, please. I need your help before this brute takes my belongings. What's going on? It's robbery. That's the issue here. This soldier stopped me and is going to confiscate my goods. I need you to adjudicate. You know this situation is not that simple, Lawrence. But if you wish to petition for adjudication, I will present my case to the Fatebinder. I'm an enforcer of the Archon of Justice. Once invoked, my ruling is final. Are you sure this is what you want? What are your grievances, Lawrence? I merely wish to sell these items here in town. The goods themselves are not against the law, and there is nothing wrong with them. But Owlus is trying to confiscate them. Okay, why are you threatening to confiscate this man's goods? He's attempting to bring goods obtained from illegal sources. We do not allow Chorus bought goods to be sold in Lethian's Crossing. This policy is well known. He should not be surprised that we are taking his goods. You are attempting to sell goods from an illegal supplier. Where I got them is of no consequence. The goods themselves are not illegal and are needed in Lethian's Crossing. The petty feud between the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus has no bearing on this transaction. These goods aren't illegal. Why would you confiscate them? Purchase and sale of items from both the Bronze Brotherhood and Scarlet Chorus are illegal. The law is the law. Just because someone doesn't agree with the law doesn't mean they can ignore it. Yeah, that's true. Alright. These goods can benefit the people of Lethian's Crossing, and it will be a waste to destroy them. We should be allowed to sell them here. These goods were obtained through illegal means. They should be confiscated. They are breaking the law. Everything else is irrelevant. Let's see. See. Owlus may take the goods. They were obtained illegally. Let this be a lesson to those who would distribute improperly procured goods. I would like to do this, but I don't see why it would give us... Whatever. Thank you, Fatebinder. We are done here. Merchant Praxis. Good day, my fine friend. Could I interest you in all manner of provisions? There's no telling what may befall you on your travels. Could you tell me anything about this seal? I found it back in Vindrian's well. Seal? What? The fucking seal? Oh, the Spire seal. Okay. I think, at least. Show me what you have for sale. Dude, don't do this to me. A vile tongue. One-eyed, what, a dagger? I think? Huh. Interesting. Bronze great axe. Ooh. Okay. Well, I'll sell shit to you at least. Let's get rid of this, 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 this. Alright. 24 bronze rings again. Okay. What's going on up here? Can I nick this? Yeah. You. Okay, it's just fucking stock stuff, I guess. What about the seal? Can't say I recognize it, but I don't really get into affairs outside of Lethian's Crossing unless I have to. Harky and Bronze might, though. He seems to be well-traveled. Fair enough. Let's see what you got for sale. Interesting. Fair enough. I need to distribute my potions again. What am I doing? There we go. Let's see. Take that. I think it's alt? Yeah. Give me that. Have you got one? You do. How about you? You do not. Okay. Greater healing potion. You get a greater healing potion. Well, I get a greater healing potion. And you get a greater healing potion. Alright, what about you? Merchant Tychus. Okay, whatever. What about the seal? Okay, nothing. What you got? Ranged weapons, I guess. Fair enough. That's fine. Whatever. Archean Bronze. What about you? Have you got something? Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Lethian's Crossing. Home of the best merchant in the entirety of the tiers. That would be me. What can you tell me about the other merchant companies in the tiers? Oh, there have been several over the years, and they've thrived or struggled in this new age of law. There were the Jade Marmots, the Lace Fringe, the Linked Rings, and of course Handover Quill. But don't let me forget the Visitors of Prosperity, the Yellow Moguls, the Tenfold Pallor, and trails on for some time. What about the Handover Quill? They were once a powerful trade organization that, well, let's just say that you didn't want to get between them and a contract. With Tudon's new laws in Bastard City, the Quill slunk into the shadows of Kyrus' authority, trying to keep a lower profile. If you're involved in any of their dealings, stay far away. Shipment of iron and weapons went missing. It was found with this seal in a house in Echo Crossing. Oh, that seal. Not the Spire seal, the iron seal. Suspicious, I agree, but war always has its little problems. It doesn't add up. Now, if we could return to the subject of my wares, these weapons were meant for the disfavored, and the Vendrian Guard suddenly had iron weapons. The Vendrian Guard. Well, this changes things, I suppose. Changes things. What does Handover Quill have to do with the Vendrian Guard? Oh, I don't have 53 athletics. That's strange. Oh well, subterfuge it is. First things first, this will come at a price. If something unfortunate took place and my connection were traced back to me, the consequences would be costly. You know, I'm shocked to find an honest merchant like yourself engaging in illicit trade. His complexion loses some color. Illicit? Whatever do you mean? That bottle, essence of maizenberries, a deadly poison. What bottle? There's no... Of course there's a bottle. And after you tell the authorities that I must have stashed it or destroyed it, it's your word against mine, am I correct? Most perceptive of you. Occupational hazard. I should be used to this by now. Yes, you should. If you breathe a word of this to anyone, I will denounce you for the liar that you are, but... I received instructions from Fifth Eye to use Handover Quill to deliver iron weapons to Vendrian Well Citadel. I don't question my orders, I just follow through. I don't know anything else, and that's the truth. Fair enough? Thank you! Two-handed mace. Dude. Dude. Man, I'm gonna have to come back here. Some of these are actually really good. I'm gonna have to come back when I have money. Guess I can't get fire here. Ooh, bleeding. Oh, dude. Needs 65 lore to learn. Yeah, screw it. Let's buy it. Do I have anything to sell? I do. Alright, so I'm only paying 7 bronze rings. That's fine. Fair enough. Let's get moving then. See if I can't recoup my losses.
Spotted something.
Interesting. Hurry up. I should have done this beforehand. I didn't realize that it was up here. Come on then. Hurry up, verse. You're so slow. Come on. You can do it. Alright. Verse. Up here. I'd like you to loot this. Ooh. Iron and bronze. Nice. Alright. One ebb. What the hell are these? Frozen shackles. Interesting. That's nice. Alright, I think those might go on ebb just because they're sort of her deal. Let's see. Go here, and then boom. I'd rather keep the regeneration on my character anyway. What's over here?
That wasn't so hard.
Let's get some loot. Some more loot. Hey, iron ingots. Hell yeah.
Can't do that.
What's this? Broken Hills. Huh. Forge spire up. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting indeed.
That wasn't so hard.
Hopefully I can make a great sword out of it. You know what? I find it a shame that most of the time, whenever you find a legendary, like a bunch of legendary pieces of an item or whatever in video games, they always turn out to be one-handed weapons, and I often go with two-handed weapons just because two-handed weapons are awesome.
Huh.
You know? It's disappointing. Very much so, in fact. Alright, get up here. Come on, then. Actually, loot this on the way. What was this? Looks like leather. Oh, that must be a camping supply. Get there. Righto. Okay, I'm really glad that I didn't forget to record, because I just realized that I couldn't remember if I hit the record button or not, and I did, so that's good, but I almost panicked there for a second. It's gonna freak out. Who the hell are you? Biotis? Biotis? What you do? What you got for sale? Iron great axe, forge bound hammer. Dude, why is your shit so expensive? Volcanic weapon. Material force spell. Iron javelin exquisite. Nothing I particularly want, but let's see, sell that. I need to actually look through the loot I've picked up. There we go. Hey, 22 bronze rings. Hell yeah. Alright. You. What you got here? Bronze hammer. 10. Yeah, alright. What about this? The boots. Nothing special. What about you? Nothing special. Okay. Well, that means I get to sell the other stuff. I don't know any material for spells, so for now, I'm not going to do anything. What's this up here? Moonrise District. The Forge. You know, they'll probably have a lot of materials for me. Or, not materials. Hey, Ventara. Not materials, but weapons and armor. There we go. What about you? What you got? Leather armor mostly, looks like. What's this? Oh, that's fine. I don't care.
Can't do that.
What's going on up here? What's this? Oh man, so many loading screens. I want to explore all these places and loot them though. Come on. An outsider never arrives alone. At least that's what my mother always said. Seems she knew what she was talking about. I'm Eldian. Welcome to Lethian's Crossing. Well, if it isn't Tunon's Fatebinder. Welcome to back to the Crossing. Haven't seen you around here since you put the Disfavored in charge of everything. I must say, my memory seems to be failing. Something I never thought I'd say. The way people talk about how you came through and drove the Brotherhood out of town, you should be 10 feet tall and shoot lightning from your eyes. I seem to remember you being a little more human. Can't always tell the content of a pie from its crust, though, can you? Thankfully, the Disfavored haven't been too bad. At least I didn't choose the Scarlet Chorus to be our overlords. But enough of my prattling. You didn't come here for a history lesson or get my opinion of your grandeur. Getting this old fool will do it for you. I'll be on my way for now. Let's see if I can't nick shit from this. I don't know if I can. To be honest, I feel like... Eh? Yeah! I can nick shit. What's this? Nick shit. Oh yeah, I can steal things and no one cares. All the loot. So much loot to be had. Ah. There we go. Well, this game is actually shaping up to be quite long. I've already played like, what, 10, 12 hours? Something like that? And, still in the meat of it. Hell, we haven't even actually gotten to the meat of it. We don't know what's going on yet. Feels like we're still in the very beginning of the game. Although I couldn't tell you if we're, in the first act, or the second act, or the third act, or what have you. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say we're in the first act. Or maybe that we're in the second act. But that would require Vendrian's Well to be considered the first act, which, I don't know, it seems more like that seemed more like a prologue, you know? I don't know. We'll have to see. Man, what's up with the loading times? Come on. I don't want to waste half my time on loading screens. Let's do this. There we go. What was it that I was going to do when I got out? I don't remember. Oh, right. Let's see. On the floor. Let's learn that. Let's learn that. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna have to mess with the magic system a little bit more in a bit. I cannot wait. Although, maybe I should level up and get more spell slots first? I don't know. Question is, which one should I go for? The magic one? The magic tree that gives me the extra spell, like 2 extra spell slots for my character? Or should I go with something a little bit more, Oh, Siren, what the hell are you doing here? Siren? What the balls? Siren stands here surrounded by a group of villagers. She speaks to them in soft, dulcet tones while holding them hypnotized with her hand motions. Her headdress flashes as she speaks and you are unable to tell if it's a trick of the light or the gem in it is actually glowing. She is swept up in her oration and seems completely unaware you've arrived.
Well, look who's here. And what brings you to Lethian's Crossing? Can't imagine it's the scenery or the quaint locals. Have you come to spoil my fun?
Maybe.
Tunon probably insisted you find me, didn't he? Because we can't let Siren have any fun, can we? Let's control her. Let's tell her what she can and can't do. Let's use her to destroy nations. But enough of that talk. What do you think of my followers?
As long as you don't let it get out of hand.
Oh, stop that, Fatebinder. It's not like I'm hurting anyone. Well, at least not yet.
I want you to join me. Someone with your power needs help directing it.
Why on earth would you want that? I can't imagine you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. Oh, Tunon must have had a hand in this. Or Narat. Maybe I'd rather stay here where people won't insist on ordering me around all the time. Although, you did activate one of the spires, so your power is something I could learn from, and you are right. Certainly not going to make any significant advances staying here with a bunch of nobodies worshipping me.
Oh, I was thinking, what if the Fatebinder is actually an Archon before they come into their full power as an Archon, you know? So, I mean, it makes a little bit of sense, but at the same time, it could be something unique considering that apparently spires are quite rare to activate and not even an Archon has done it, so I don't know.
Watching you in action could give me the edge I need to unlock a spire of my own. Fine. I will allow you the glorious gift of my presence in your party.
Alright.
Well then, let's go.
Let's just accept it for now. Singing one of her songs. Oh, she's like a chanter. Interesting. Alright then. Who are you? No one special. None of you are anything special, right? Okay, let's get out of here. Spell sigils can be found throughout the world of Terratus. Collect these sigils to construct powerful magical attacks. Bleh. Yes, I know. Thank you. You know, I swear, if I ever make a game, a CRPG sort of like this, with the tips on the loading screens, I'm going to do stuff that isn't in the tutorial on these tip screens, you know? Like little tactical tips, or just like stuff that may not be immediately obvious. That sort of thing, rather than stuff that you will read in the tutorial if you actually did the tutorial. I don't feel that players should get their hand held throughout the entire game, even after the tutorial. Like, sure, whatever. In the tutorial, tell players how to do it, and make the game a little bit easier while the tutorial's happening. But after that, fuck that. You going in the deep end, son. Screw you. Ugh. Speaking of the magic sigils, let's do this. Could swear my lore was at 68 earlier. Why is it lower? Yes, I am a magical prodigy. Thank you. Something I changed around in here, maybe? No, I don't think so. It's weird. I'll have to figure that out. Maybe I'll go back through the other, whatever it's called, the other videos and look for it. Good day to you, Fatebinder. My name is Ventara. Welcome to Lethian's Crossing. Commander, it has been a while since I took leave at the crossing. Glad to see you have everything in order. Eric, I haven't seen you since the march on Stalwart. Seems you've done well for yourself since then. What happened to you out there? I picked up some extra baggage along the way. Nothing I can't handle. Well, you look a mess. First chance you get, I want to see you in proper uniform, understood? You're a welcome sight for this garrison. You certainly had the foresight to separate us from the Bronze Brotherhood years ago. Then it was a matter of those mercenaries intruding upon our barracks. Now they want Haven itself. You were right then, and I trust you will make the right calls again. What can I help you with? What the hell is going on here? Our current orders are to garrison Lethian's Crossing. We are to secure the safety of the forge-bound and the sanctity of Kairos' law, and the well-being of the settlers. And we're dealing with a gang of Free City mercenaries we need to club back to the setting sun. Well, that's not the official order, but you get the idea. There's a small matter of a thief in town, but I will not bother you with such trifles right now. I'm sure my soldiers can handle it. Alright, let's get going. What's in here? Or did I just... Please tell me that I didn't just go back into the place I just came from. Oh, God's why. Please, no. Don't do this to me. Oh. Oh. No, I didn't go back into the place I just came from, but I have already been in there. Where did I get Siren from, then? Let me think. I can't actually remember. Hopefully it'll come to me before we actually go into there again, because that would be painful. I dislike having to go through many loading screens. So you may notice that despite what I have said, I only have one series going right now, and that would be Tyranny. This is because I realized on recording day on Monday that I don't really have enough games to keep 3 going at all times. I've got, 40, 50 games, sure. I've got a fair bit of games, but I don't have enough that I can keep playing them endlessly, and it's not like I'm earning enough money to do it either. So figured it'd probably be a good idea to not do that. Play 1 at a time or something. I'd like to play 2 or even 3 at a time, but I don't have the games for it, and it's not like the channel is giving me enough money to do it over and over. How's this? Let's go in here first. I think this is the forge. Let's go inside the forge. But yeah, I just don't have the money to keep refreshing the games I play on the channel. I mean, maybe one day I'll be earning enough money from the channel or from a job. But as it stands, not so much. I'm barely keeping myself afloat here. I just sort of do this in my spare time when I'm not practicing my art or something, Let's see. Master of Tempering, Master of Casting. Can I...
That wasn't so hard.
What's this? Ooh. Headhunter. Fair enough. What about this?
Got it.
Forge-bound hammer. Cool. Alright, what's over here? What about you? Muscular woman stands upright from her forge and turns to look at you, the light of the fire playing across her face, making her eyes dance dangerously. Do you kill with your left hand or your right? Right. Normally at a glance, I can tell, but you are a little harder to read. Right. Noted. I'm Lohara, Master of Tempering and Forge Master of Lethean's Crossing. My tasks exceed the hours left in the day, but there's no harm in pausing my work if it means speaking with the Fatebinder. I want to thank you personally for the help you gave the Forgebound when you visited the crossing before. The workers you provided us were a great boon, and we are grateful to you for it. There we go. Yeah, that's when I chose to give them Scarlet Chorus workers. Why did you want to know if I kill with my right or left hand? The gauntlet is the hardest piece of the panoply. Panoply? There we go. And the most rewarding to work. So many scales, so many different sizes. And then there's the rivets. I imagine you see a lot of battle in your line of work. One gauntlet is invariably going to wear out before the other. My mind is always thinking on what will need repairs first. Simple as that. Fair enough. Are you well? You look weary. Ecstatic. The ritual of the forge links heart to hammer. My blood beats only when I strike my ingot, and my forge runs too hot and my breath becomes too hurried. The bond is both fatiguing and exhilarating. Is that how you excel at your craft? Well, that in practice, but yes, the rituals link the senses to the materials and the body to the tools. My hand becomes the joint, the hammer the true end of my arm. I feel the heat of the forge as if it were the weather of the room. Under such circumstances, true focus can emerge. Couldn't that kill you? I should hope so. Better than being defiled and killed by brigands, poisoned by grain rot, or slain by childbirth. Would not a soldier wish to die in battle? That's true. Can you make something for me? Can. Oh, certainly. Will. Well, Kairos invented cues for a reason. I have every Iron Walker and every Scarlet Chorus ringleader sending me bribes and flattery in hopes I'll work off schedule and make them some special this or one of a kind that. I didn't really realize the request was so thoughtful and thoughtless. My apologies. I get unreasonable demands every day, but it's not the volume, it's the purpose. I do resent that Kairos demands reduce our work to mere quotas. I should be allowed to customize my work for every soldier. Only apprentices have anything to learn more from making the same size helmet again and again. Figured I asked. And I will. That's sort of a shame. I was hoping to be able to buy something in here. Let's see. Tell me about the Forgebound. For centuries, my guild has sought the union of magical and manual perfection. While others concern themselves with the arcane for the sake of inordinate power, we will study it to overcome the traditional limits of our arts and crafts. The forge is our dominant concentration of study, but not all. Forgebound work metal. Some are weavers, carpenters. One of our otter members fancies himself a chef. That is kind of weird, but I bet he makes really good food. The wise and mighty Kairos has been kind to our guild. He offered to put our weapons and armor in the hands of those who would change the world. And he has been true to his word. Forgebound iron has trampled the tears, and all that oppose Kairos' forces rest their heads on forgebound spears. What can you tell me about the Forgebound Master? Zedenia is the best leader I've had the pleasure of working under. She guides the Forgebound with a steady yet stern hand, guaranteeing all of our work is of the utmost quality and peerless in every regard. I am Zedenia's? Zedenia's? Let's go with that. I don't care if it's incorrect. Zedenia. Zedenia's second, which is why I'm the Forge Master for Lethian's Crossing. She points at Ulantis. He is my second, and should anything happen to me. I haven't worked with him so long, so I don't know much about him or the true long-lasting quality of his work, but he was appointed by Zedenia, so he must be good at what he does. Can you make something magical? No, but almost everyone asks. Relics of arcane power must grow into themselves. They are never made from nothing. But what I can do is use my magic to swing my hammer with perfect precision, or work a cantrip to handle molten metal with my bare hands. It's true. We can build artifacts of exceeding quality and refinement, but they must be used in great deeds to grow into relics of power. And that is why we seek to put the works of our forges into the hands of the greats. True legends require the alliance of Swordmaker and Swordmaster. How exactly does your magic help you make things? Our most important ritual is buying the crafter tools and materials into one entity? Close enough. In my own work, the forge bind draws the whole of my senses to the edge of the blade I'm tempering. I can see the tiniest notch or touch my finger to the blade and feel the razor's sharpness without breaking my skin. Such perfect execution of art has its costs, of course. Once heart and lungs become linked to flame and hammer, a dropped hammer could lead to a stopped heart. Most of our members die in the throes of their work, killed by distraction or simple error. We lose a lot of apprentices. Fair enough, let's talk about something else for now. Oh, that's fine. What about you? Fair enough. Is there a problem? Yes, but these are forge-bound matters, nothing that concerns the High Court of Tunon, I can assure you. What do you do here in the forge? I keep things running smoothly. Upkeep, mostly. I am also second in command to Lohara, so if anything ever happens to her, I'm here to take charge. Fair enough. Fuck it then. Let's get out of here. Ooh. What's this? Gems, herbs, doesn't matter. Nothing special, something to sell. Man, so much conversation in this game. Every time you get into a new area, it's like 2 hours of conversation. I haven't even gotten to do any of the quests yet. Sort of a shame. I wonder if they'll just let me walk into the spire. That'd be cool. Damn it. I doubt it, though. I doubt they'll just let me walk in. Although, if they do let me walk in, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to just be like, I claim this in Tunan's name, and then, blah, I have command of the tower. Although it could actually be that simple. I don't know the mechanics behind how it works at all. Now I'm really curious how this works. Shit. Alright, well. No, not up there. Let's go down here. I'll go in there later. Let's see if I can get into the spire just like this. Shall we? Yeah, let's do it. Dude, what? Huh. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen here. This is indeed a spire, I believe. So, what's going on in here? What's this? Eerie glow.
Ooh. Interesting.
Dude, sweet. What's this? As per our verbal agreement, you are allowed to entry into the old walls at Lethkin's Crossing with the explicit instructions to find a path to the Bronze Brotherhood campsite on the other end. Any items required inside the old walls will be yours to keep in exchange for your help in this matter. Antara. Interesting. What's this? Careless soldiers, eh? Sunken relief, though heavily damaged, is one clearly meant to depict a ruin. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess I'll do that. What's going on here? Wait, what did it say? Sunset Spire. Okay. This must be the spire I'm in. What's this? Blood loss, nothing special. What about over here? What's this? Ooh, iron and bronze ingots. Fuck yeah. At this point, I really feel like I should head back to the spire. And just, like, drop off all this shit. Actually, I don't know if it even... What's going on in here? What's this? New items since last visit. Damn it! But it's probably camping supplies and something metal. Alright, let's move through with caution.
My step.
You are literally a chunk of moving metal, Barrick. You can't lighten your step. It's not how you do. Okay, well, before we do that then, I want to go back out. And, okay, in the... we're going to take a break. And during the break, I'm going to head back to the spire. I'm going to save where I am first, just in case leaving the crossing makes the Bronze Brotherhood attack it or something like that. And I don't want to fuck it up. I'm going to go back to the spire, and I'm going to check what those items are. I will tell you what they are in the next episode, but I don't want to make you sit through too terribly many loading screens, so I'm just going to do a few things off camera. I mean, if anyone has a problem with this, you can just say it in the comments, and I'll get it in a couple of days on my end, and I will make sure to not do that sort of thing again. But, you know, as it stands, I'm going to just, like, do maintenance stuff, just small things that don't really merit screen time on, during the break. I'm going to try and find, as well, I'm going to try and find a quest to do in this town, but I'm going to do that after it all, so just in case I do find one, I can just hit the record button, do the welcome thing, and be like, hey, we got a quest, let's go do it, you know? Alright. I'm going to take a break. I will see you in the next episode.